combat mode.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Hey, Ada, thanks for the welcome home. Appreciate you. Hey, Dr. Whaley. Good to see you. It's amazing what happens when you have proper setups and things actually work. I will never take for granted my awesome internet I have at home ever again. The internet at that place was awful. Hey, Wyatt. Good to see you. It was so bad. Oh, that was painful. I did not enjoy myself at all. It was rough. And I was a little bit sick on the way home today too, which didn't help. Something I ate apparently did not agree with me. But I'm okay. I'm doing it right now. Didn't eat as much today, got plenty of fluids, so I'm doing all right. So yeah, the new patch, which apparently got another new patch, is a hot fix because apparently the therapist was breaking everything. Yeah, same, Dr. Wiley. Yeah, I have a local fiber connection. They're a local company, and I have gig up and down. And man, it is. I'm just so used to it, and I go somewhere else that has horrible internet. It's like, oh gosh, it's just so bad. It's so bad. Alrighty, so we had already discussed the stun baton change last time. So the actual numbers. The actual numbers on the 67 EV. The regular stun attack went from 229 to 293. It's nice. And the charge, as I mentioned before, the charge went from 1221 to 1731. That's not insignificant. That's a fair amount of damage. Like, it's actually a fair amount. But now I'm home, I actually play the game, I actually can test it live, which is much better. So let me, I'm gonna expand this a little bit. I can put everything in there at once, which I like better. Move this puppy down. There we go. Now it's more even. I like that better. There we go. Right. let's go in game here then. Let's take a look. Stun baton. Oh, that's actually a lot of stun too. Didn't say they affected the stun, did it? Just as the attack power. Maybe I just haven't used the stun baton enough to really properly appreciate that. It's probably more like what it is. Oh, the explosion's huge. What the? Hey, Nurgle, welcome in. Oh yeah, thanks for talking about it. Yeah, AC6 is on sale right now, even on Steam. So if you haven't gotten the PC or whatever, I recommend picking it up for their Lunar New Year sale. I want to see what's this stun actually do now. Dang. Hold up, let me put Basho on. Give this a proper showing. Wow. Oh, dude. That's so much. Jeez. All right, stun baton. Okay. All right, maybe this actually this are people actually starting to use this at all online, or is it still just subpar because Melee has a hard time still? That damage output's pretty nice. Pretty nice damage output. It recovers pretty fast too. Yeah, that. Okay, I can see that being fun. That's not bad. That is not bad. Oh, I gotta stop that from happening. Oh no, you go away. Turn that off. We're not starting again. We already started. All right, next one. Oh yeah, we're talking about the Moonlight Wait. Okay, yeah, I guess right. I gotta equip that. Okay. So I did get my answer before I ended the stream last time. Is that it is affected by both. I already got the 20B going here. The Moonlight is now affected by both now, which is, that's just nutty. Let's see. That's definitely more damage. What? Okay, come on. Hold up. Hold up. Dude, he's, oh my word, magic pixel health. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Didn't switch screens. Thank you. Thank you. All right, look at this. This is... Two Moonlight Blades, 2 punches, and a charge one on a stagger is enough to basically magic pixel health the person. That is so much damage. I switched it over. You can see it now. That is... All right, let me adjust this just for comparison's sake. Yeah, so Bung obviously is more, but that wave is pretty huge. Man, there's a lot of PvE implications with that buff and change, isn't there? Isn't there a lot of implications with PvE with that? Yeah, Moonlight, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Now, only thing that kind of makes that balance is that the startup is very slow. It is a very slow startup. You can't aim it, but that's going to be a rough go. If they go verticality, is going to be rough for that one. That's where the pile bunker has it on that end too. But yeah, okay, cool. I like the change. I like it a lot. Go back here. All right, next up, linear rifle, the Harris. Increased attack power and charge speed. Actually, I didn't look at... Well, I was gonna look at the Moonlight. I forgot. Oh, it just receives that. That's right. Too much? Do you think you're in? Yeah, it could be. All right, linear. Let's do the Harris. Increased attack power. So it's just the regular shot, right? They didn't increase the charge attack. They just increased the regular attack power, the normal shot. I mean, people were pretty much only ever using it for the charge to get that stun. That this makes this more viable as a regular damage thing. That's a good change. That's a good change. I like that change. All right, that's it. I'm not gonna bother switching to it because all it is just change regular attack. That's fine. That's not that much of a difference. The velocity helps too, but that's not that big of a deal. All right. Yeah, it's true. If you don't hit it, 0 damage. That's true. Plus, hey, Reckon. Good to see you. And also, I didn't say anything to you, Fire Smoke. Say hi. I meant to say hi to you if I didn't already. I think I did, though. All right. Next one. Oh, the attaché. Oh, the new machine gun already got a buff. Increased direct hit adjustment and projectile speed. Okay. All right, projectile speed increased by 50. Okay, what's the damage difference? Oh, it was a direct hit adjustment change. Oh. Okay, well, if that's the case, what was the old? Ooh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's just in line with the other machine guns. So yeah, it's like the Ludlow and the Chang Chen and the Tsujins. It's 195 like they are. Yeah, it was needlessly lower than it should have been. Like there was no reason for that to be lower than these ones that was around. That's just a balancing thing to keep it more in line, because that was its biggest problem, is that if you stun someone with them, they were basically useless to you. I think it's Diet Harris. Yeah, I can see it. Let me throw another one of these puppies on just to get a feel for it. Oh yeah, that's a lot more damage on stun targets. Wow. Yeah, they used to be hot garbage against stun targets. That's way better. Yeah, it's a lot better. I mean, minigun still hasn't beaten the chain gun does, but that is significantly better than it was. Significantly better. All right. Right, next up, burst machine gun. Ooh, the Itsujin. Itsujin increase attack power, magazine rounds, total rounds, and projectile speed. Okay, they did a lot to the Itsujin. What in the... I like this person's note. Zero recoil, reckon, on that? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Plus, I like the fact that it spits out a barrel. I like that too. I think that's cool. Its usually went from 46 to 51. That's not small for a machine gun. Velocity went up by 80. Jeez, that's a huge buff. Capacity plus 4. Total ammo plus 100. Okay, fine. That's actually a lot. Plus 80 to projectile velocity is not a small number. Ew. These are on Basho arms too. They look how well they look. Oh man. Etsujin, the new Viento. Is that what people have done? The people, because wait, did Viento get nerfed? Did they actually nerf Viento? I haven't heard that talked about. I've been staying away from spoilers because I wanted an actual raw reaction. Oh man. Well, I'll get to that here soon, I'm sure. Cool. I like it. Okay. Next up, burst handgun. Sampo. What'd you get, Sampo? Increase magazine rounds, total rounds, and projectile speed. Okay. Oh, it's right here next to it. Went from 12 to 14. Total ammo. Plus 60 projectile speed, though. Also not a small increase. Also not a small increase. That's not bad. My biggest problem with these, I have all. In fact, I can't hold the button down to shoot them. So too much recoil to be viable? Oh, really? Yeah, I guess still see that being a problem. I can see that being an issue. I could. The extra 2 rounds just means you get one more shot in your clip, basically. All right, that's fine. I won't bother switching with that one either. Needle guns. Here we go. Viento. Decreased impact. Decreased accumulative impact. And increased reload time. Whoa. Oh, they even mess with the PA interference too. Look at that. Why the Viento nerf, you think, Dr. Wiley? Yeah, by the way, for some reason YouTube is delayed longer than Twitch, which is weird on Restream, but I don't understand why that is. They prioritize Restream for whatever reason. Oh no, I'm just reacting to your message late, Dr. Wiley. I just didn't get to it yet. I didn't see it. But yeah, I mean, the people were, I think, if you want my honest opinion, I think the reason why the Viento got nerfed as much as it did, by the looks of it here, is because this was the dominant build on console. Other people who play console, feel free to correct me, but I remember seeing a lot of complaints about Vientos on the PlayStation Discord and the Xbox Discord. It's probably the single biggest complaint I actually saw was that. Even before the LCB add-on, it was basically, excuse me, it was basically just Vientos everywhere on console. Anyone here play on console can confirm that, basically? Because that's what I got basically from the PlayStation and Xbox Discords, was that Vientos were everywhere. There's probably more to address that than the PC side, personally. Anyways, that's a 20 on the reduction on that, 20 reduction on impact. Heal impact reduced by 10, and reloading a full half a second longer reload. Yeah, Robert go ham. Everyone complained about Vientos. VVO was one of the only viable lightweight types. Yeah. There's some lightweight options in here now, though. With the Sampu at Sejun, at Sujin changes, there might be some things in here. Who knows? It remains to be seen. Yeah, well, I'm going to test this out. I want to see how much different it actually is. How much worse it actually is the Sun Needles. Read before. How's it feel? No, that reload definitely feels longer. It still stuns pretty quickly. That reload is noticeable, though. That extra half a second, you feel that extra half a second with these. Excuse me, 1 second. There we go, that's better. Yeah, I mean, they're nerfed, but I don't feel like they're unusable, though. Like, I feel like they're still usable. I feel like the adjustments made to them isn't a huge change. I think it's just a good enough change. I think these are still good. You see how much stagger it's still causing? It's still causing plenty of stagger. That doesn't feel that much slower than before. The biggest thing I notice is the reload. It was repressed with other lightweights too? Okay, yeah. Soft lock kicking. All right, go to the next one here. Ooh, detonating bazooka. What the Javelin Alpha get here? Increase attack power, decrease the weight. Okay, just hitbox so that enemies staggered by projectile impact will not be released from hit stun. Bravo from Bravo. That, so what's mentioning there, that hit stun. I was so annoyed by that. That's why I stopped using that weapon. I liked the detonating bazooka. Everyone heard me talk about it. It was my personal favorite bazooka from the beginning. It annoyed me though that this happened. Staggered by the projectile impact, will not be released from the hit stun by the follow-up. That bothered me to no end. I hated it. That's why this became unusable. Now it helped that the other bazookas got a major buff with their, you know, the proximity explosion and the other stuff they had in it, but this is a difference. So this makes this much more viable. All right, let's take a look at the alpha here. Javelin Alpha. Whoa. Over 1,100 weight in drop. That is significantly lighter. That is, hey, Moto Kid, hey, Raven. That is a whole lot lighter. I was expecting like maybe 300-400, maybe at most 500 weight, but that's 1,120 weight drop is a lot. Yow. And that's gonna fit in a lot more builds. Oh, it says the carousel thing does. Gotcha. Does it knock things out of its own damage over time? Got it. Cool. Okay. Okay. I love this change. I love it. Hey, Jeremiah. I love this change. Yeah, I know I'm wearing Basho, that's why. Yep, correct. That's basically what they did. I have not hit S-Rank singles yet. No, I have not. Reckon. It might be too much of adjustment. If the weapon's too good, I can see it being too much of an adjustment, but these weapons saw no use. They're just probably trying to encourage you to see what happens with it. And yeah, the exploding part connects. That's the idea. Let me see. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like that. Nice. Yeah, you can see the tick on the exploding part. Exactly. Hey, Sabbath, welcome in. And yes, I know. I heard there was a lot of shenanigans to be had.
At 10%.
Yes, AP is at 10% for this guy. I did hear there was a lot of shenanigans with the therapist, and then it won a bunch of tournaments, and apparently the top 8 of like a Japanese tournament, like almost all of it was therapists. So yeah, I can see why they made the change so fast. That's a problem. Does anyone have a link to like a good like meme style video of like how nutty the therapist was? Anyone have a link to a good video for it they can send me? I would love to see it. Bro, its second place was called exposure therapy. Oh gosh. I like this. This is good. Now remember too, everybody, Javelin Alpha. You look at all these weapons, you know the thing that this has always had going for it? That direct hit adjustment is crazy. I mean, the Majestic has a 190, 185 for that, where the Xuan Little Gem is 180, but this thing's 220. Yeah, it's supposed to take defensive hits. Yeah, correct. It does. So the change they made is so it does, so the projectile itself no longer knocks them out of the explosion, which is a nice change. This is a welcome change. I might look at reincorporate this to a build or two. I've always liked it. Yes, now both the jabs are strong. Yes, both javelins. Oh, the beta got nerfed a little bit? Okay, I have to check that one next. Oh, I'm going through my list. Let's look. Go to my list. The Gao Chen? Decrease weight and Ian load. Weight reduced by 600. See, that's what I thought they were going to do, the javelin. That's not bad, though. Weight decreased by that. That's a good decrease. Ian load reduced. Now, reducing the Ian load by almost 80 is not insignificant because a lot of people run their Ian loads pretty tight. A lot of people run their Ian loads very tight because of what generators they really want to use. 80 is not an insignificant change. Sean Connery. Beta got a good nerf. SNL Jip. Okay, nice. Okay. Hey, Mason. Welcome into the chat. Finally back from my work trip so I could check this stuff out. I like it though. We'll see. The Gao Chen I don't see get a whole lot of use, so maybe we'll see a little more. The Dizzy what gets a lot more use here, and the Dizzy also got a change. Okay, what did Dizzy get? Decrease weight, Ian load, reduce range of projectile before it explodes. Oh, all right. So weight was reduced by almost 1,000. Man, what's with these big, heavy arm weapons getting a reduction of close to 1,000 weight? That is not. This also an energy reduction of 91. Also not an insignificant change. Jeez Louise, people, what are you doing? That's also a huge change in Ian load. An air burst. Oh, so they reduced the air burst range by 20. I mean, that's 20 is not that big of a deal. I mean, there might be some situational things where that's going to make a difference, but I don't think that's that big of a deal, personally. We go back here. Dizzy's still lighter than the Javelin Alpha. We have to keep that going. So let's say that way. So 220, right? Yep. 265. It was reduced by 20. Excuse me. So this is the old range here. 285. How big is the burst on this thing? Wow. That splash is huge. Still doing like half stagger from that far away. The burst is 60 meters? Okay, I see a 60 and a 90. Which is it? Oh, it's a good point. I don't think the explode. Oh, 90. You're right. So it still gives us an effective range of 375 at the very end. That won't be full damage. We still technically impact with it. That's not bad. That means from here. Yeah. We'll just get a little bit. Yep, makes sense. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I can. You know what? I actually could see that being a big deal. That they both are still pretty underwhelming. Yeah, it could be, but I gotta agree with Fire Smoke here. I think the shorter range actually could be a little bit of a buff. It actually may help it some. And the Iridium got a projectile speed change. Okay. $420. Smiley faces. This guy was having fun doing this one. Awful. Awful, awful. All right. The Therapist. Increased attack power, discrete reload. And obviously this has changed. Hence the hot fix. Ew, 420, the cringe number. There's a lot in there. 131 to 155 is a little nuts. Reload time being that much lower is a little nuts. What's this look like then? Oh, didn't mean to do that. See how this looks. Yeah, there's some parameters that got adjusted. We don't know what they mean. Well, that reload is a lot faster. Jeez Louise. Don't they fire together? Oh, they can. I didn't think about that before. They can be fired as charged things together. They don't have to be separate. Never noticed that for the Therapist before. They actually, the charge shots can be released at the same time. Because it doesn't require a firing stance to fire the charge shot. Never thought about that before. It's an interesting interaction considering how most of the things work in the game. I mean, I can see it, but I'm not whelmed. I'm not overwhelmed or underwhelmed. I guess I'm just whelmed. I don't know.
At 50%. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
I think the electrical discharge. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Right-hand ammunition at 30%.
Yeah, that's pretty reliable.
Left-hand ammunition at 30%.
All right. All right. Way to catch the quote there, Dr. Wiley. Appreciate you. Laser handgun, VP66LH. Oh, there's a lot here. The whole paragraph. Increase charge attack power, decrease charging time, reduce interval before being able to attack again after charge attack. Reduced interval begins to empty after canceling charge increase. Wow. That attack power changed from that to that. That's not small. That's a whole lot faster. That, man, that's faster than the worker. I think worker's 0.5. Starts draining much faster. Jeez Louise. Oh, and it's also 0.4. Same as worker. You're gonna accidentally charge this thing all the time. Seriously. Keep in mind, I'm running the 40B on this thing. Let's get that over there so we can get a good proper feel here. Oh, screen. Thank you for reminding me again. Thank you. Switch him back. Yeah, there's a reason I never use the charge tech. Now, granted, these things are awesome. One of my favorite builds I made was my zoom build with laser handguns. Now, I could actually see the charge getting used on something like this. It actually makes good use of the charge attack, but I still feel like this is better. I get me wrong. I still feel like just the regular attack is better. I mean, on paper, all those buffs sound amazing. I think the regular fire is just better. I really do. Maybe it's a stagger punish? They're gonna die before you stagger them. All right, so let's throw something in just for the sake of testing. Let's throw in that. We'll throw in some vientos just to get the stagger faster. Just to compare the worker versus the handgun. All right, that's what that does. Oops. Come back. Come on. I'm feeling that reload on these stun guns. I feel the reload nerf. Oh, missed it. My bad. Okay, that's not a horrible stagger punish. The worker beats it hands down, but the worker charge shot beats everything. That's not surprising. It's not a horrible stagger punish. It's just meh. Oh, the energy pistol charge attack's a true combo with slicer and baton. Okay. Yeah, that's not... I mean, it's not bad. The punish just isn't great. I don't know. I think I still prefer just using the regular. Alright, let's see what the next thing is here on the list. Carousel. Distance enemies are staggered for consecutive attacks. You're easier to land. There's a hitbox that an enemy staggered by the plasma impact will not be released from the hits. Yeah, okay, same thing. So for those who don't know, when you have like the big, huge plasma beam, sometimes they you would actually end up knocking people out of your big beam because of it. Because of the way it worked. So yeah, I know my arms are overburdened. What else is new? I'm overburdened. I don't care. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's actually a fairly significant buff for the carousel. That was one of the problems. Whereas the nebula and like the facade didn't have that problem. This did. But that's not bad. Oh, screen again. Sorry. You can tell I'm just not getting back to this. I'm all frazzled. I'm tired. All right, here. Just let me do this. Why is it not showing my game? Did my game? Oh, my game froze for a second there. That was creepy. Let me do this. Let me pull out a nebula for comparison purposes and a facade. Back up. Yeah, what else is new? Ian shortfall. I know. You with the ephemera core? Really? Fine. Because of my legs. Actually, I'm not gonna do 20B with this period. All right, fine. 20C it is then. Jeez Louise. All right, so yeah, so here you have the nebula. Can you charge it? See all the explosion that you get as a thing afterwards? The thing with the facade. The carousel used to have a problem where the fully charged attack would knock them, like would basically stagger them out really far. But now you can see the extra ticks from the carousel hit. And my legs, yes. So that's actually a welcome change. Because as far as reliability goes, there's a lot of reliability for the full charge attack on the Kurosawa. It goes through netcode pretty good, kind of like an LCB shot. Or, excuse me, I shouldn't have said LCB. The weapon that shall not be named. It feels very similar as far as how it functions. So the Kurosawa's full charge, the level 3 charge, will be more reliable and actually do some extra stagger things. That's nice. That's a good change. That's a real good change. I like that a lot. I'm all for buffing the Kurosawa. Hardly ever gets used. Not ending the stream. Stop that. My thing is being weird. It hates me. Oh, also, that unreloaded the chat too. Sad. Oh well. All right. Next up, missile launcher. Oh. Oh, the MLT4s? You only fire one. There you go. Yep. Wow. Can't believe they actually adjusted these things. A little over half a second of reload increase and a kill impact reduced by almost 20. Good. They deserved it. These things were ridiculous. I can't believe these things still have been, I'm glad they're finally being adjusted, because these are like I feel like these are borderline the most used weapons in the game. I see these things everywhere. Carousel should always be top tier. Yeah, I gotta, that's the old school AC fan in us, reckon. That's the old school AC fan. We want Carousel to be like the tops. That's what we want. So I like this change. This is a good change. I like this a lot. I think we're not really we're testing here though. Pulse missile, increased charge time and reload time. Oh, the PFA got a little nerf, did it? I agree, Firesmoke. The uncharged is pretty good. I also agree it's underrated. I agree. 16 went from reload time about not quite a half a second increase charge time. Whoa. Have a good night, Wiley. That over an extra second of charge time. That is not small. Huh. That is not small. I just realized it was in back weapons for a second there. Huh. I mean, these are seeing a lot of use too. Especially in builds where this wasn't being used, this was being used. So yeah, I can see it. The charge time in these things was stupid fast. So yeah, that's probably a good change. That probably is a good change. Oh gosh, you feel that though. That's a lot longer. That is a lot longer. You feel how long that is. Miss manual rockets, yeah, I can see that. Front Scholar retires. We've been good boys and girls. Will give us the old gen remastered. Oh man, I would love that. Although not with this netcode. I want better netcode first, if I'm being honest. Grenades with the new manual rockets. Yeah, I can see that too. I think they've always typically had a charging animation. It was just always so stinking short before it didn't matter. You have to just notice it now. All right. Cool. Cool. Alrighty. Oh, they increase the stun needle launcher's attack power? Really? I mean, it's almost... In not, I mean, like a 170 buff and attack power. I mean, is that really going to matter? I feel like that doesn't matter. I mean, I feel like that's very insignificant, I feel like. I mean, that was meant more of a PvE change. I don't know. I don't feel like that damage makes a difference. I don't. Feels the same. I don't notice a difference. I don't. Alright, we're almost at the end here. BE60 LCB, decrease rapid fire. Reduce hitbox size of charge attack. Alright. All right, rapid fire went from 2 to, oh wow, okay, that's a lot slower. That's a lot slower. Mysterious unknown property. Charge attack projectile raise went from 4 to a 3. Okay. Oh, and the cooling delay too. That wasn't mentioned in the thing. That's not in the notes. That's not in the notes at all. Still good in teens probably, but the holiday for singles. Yeah, LCB still extremely dangerous. It just no longer busted. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I like their approach they've had lately. When they make adjustments to things, they just don't make it useless anymore. Like the earlier nerfs to a lot of weapons, they made the weapons almost useless. I like so far in AC6, their adjustments seem to be, all right, we're not going to be as good anymore, but they're still good. I've liked that approach with these things so far. They nerfed the stun debuff. I'll take up that note and see what it actually looks like later. Thanks for that, Ken. Maybe I can steal a little of this Tekken 8 netcode. Yeah, no kidding. Everyone's talking about how utterly insanely good the Tekken 8 netcode is. Yeah, I'm all for it. Let's do it. Please. Please. Please do it. Oh gosh, yeah, that's a lot slower. Whoa. Look at this. How much slower this is. 1. I'm sitting here spamming it. That's so much slower. So Zim LCB is not going to be much of a thing anymore. That combo with the LCB Zim stun combo, that's effectively dead then. That's no longer a thing. Like Songbirds would have been meta and changed, but not as broken. Yeah, exactly. A6 Teddy hit the only thing you play online. Okay, yeah. Yeah, vastly different experiences too. Alright, that's a good change. Very good change. Very good change. Diffuser cannon? Oh. Did they buff my back energy cannon, Chuck? Dude, between the worker buff and this, is Grammaton back? Is Grammaton a thing again? How much of a buff is this? The charge attack is a slightly increased. I didn't use it very much anyways. It's not that bad. Here we go. All right, 20 to 40. This is the distance from attacker at which the spread pattern is approximate. Oh, dude. Hold up. If they reduced it that much and the spread is that much better, I might just take Grammaton in the rest of the way and see if I can take Grammaton to S rank. All right. So if anyone don't know from before, from 200, these weapons did almost nothing. Oh, they actually hit. Oh yeah, that little section is much smaller than it used to be. That's ridiculous compared to before. That spread pattern is so much smaller. It's like the hand shotgun. No, not the Wurger one, the other energy shotgun. The spread patterns, oh dude, look at that. Yes, please. Oh, my babies. Oh. Grammaton might be back. Oh, man. Grammaton might be back. I may do it just for the sake of this one because I love that build with the Wurger in this build. I had this like patch 1. Oh, dude. Hey, Gabriel. It also means it's hard to hit. I mean, yes, technically, but my problem with the weapon was never my ability to hit with it. My problem was the spread. So if someone had any kind of distance on me at all, it made this weapon almost useless. And when you had this combined with the Wurgers, you had to be in people's faces for it to work. This just makes it a little more reliable. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I might be testing that first next. All right, detonating missile launcher, Javelin Beta, increased blast radius. Okay, each of those fired now follows the same guidance angle. Oh, okay. Wow, that's not insignificant. That a blast radius change of 5 is a lot. That means these won't be nearly as consistent as they have been. So that still makes them usable, but not insane like they kind of have been. So this is good. That's a good change. I like that change. I liked actually there's all these changes so far. No real complaints. Orbit. All right, laser orbit. Increase attack power, cooling, and projectile speed. Reduce the interval between cooling. How much of a buff? Not a lot. Velocity's nice. Cooling is better. Delay is better. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not very impressed. How long take for the cooldown? Oh, no, that cooldown's still way too slow. That's still way too slow. That takes way too long to get back. Yeah, no. A step in the right direction, they're not going to get used still. There's no way. There's no way they're getting changed. That still isn't getting used. It's not happening. They shine if you like to kick. Kick more. Alright, frame parts. Here we go. The Basho legs. Weight decreased by 800. Okay. Or you're able to forever stagger on their own. Yeah, I feel like they should get close to it at least. Oh, the cooling is before overheat? Did I miss that, Flamingo? Okay, yeah, that is better. That is better. All right. So it's even more. So they were already a weapon you shouldn't let overheat in the first place. They're just even more important now not to do so because you actually can use them better. Okay, that makes sense. Basha though dropped 800 in weight, gained almost 100 AP, gained 4 jump height. All right. Guess why not? Melander dropped about 700 in weight, increased 100 of AP, increased jump height by 4. Okay. That's for the C3. What about the other one? The other one dropped about 800 in weight, 750 in weight, increased its AP by 150. Increase its jump height by 6. All right. Everything can jump better now. Increased weight. Excuse me? They just straight up made these things heavier. That's funny. Probably to increase weight equals a kick buff. That is true. But it also makes them significantly slower based on how the speed calculations done in this game. It makes the heavy bipeds even slower. All right. I would argue against that, Sab, but the best midway in the game is the Wreckers. I would say. The Freud buff is continuing, yes. BB42-2 lost about 800, not quite 800 in weight. Increased AP by 300. No, 400. The 422's got a 400 AP boost. Dang. That's not small. And of course, jump better because everything jumps better now. All right, 42As. Increased weight. How much? Dear Lord, they increased. These chunky legs did not need to get chunkier. Can you feel the weight changes? Archivist got that 40-90. Want to know what's fun? Okay, the meta? Why? Why meta? Oh, they're using Zim Shield? Okay. Why are these meta? Just out of curiosity, because of Zim Shield? Okay, yeah, I can see that. Okay, yeah. The snail legs are really good with vertical kiting. That is true. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's true. Brawler just got an increase in jump height. 24 to 27. All right, whatever. Wrecker got increased weight. Oh, really? Really? Increased the Wrecker legs by almost 2,000. Okay. Making middle weights even more middle now? Is that the idea? Desserts. Look at my desserts. What we got? Oh yeah. Yep. That's a nerf for sure with that weight. Yeah. Over 27,000 now. Jeez. Dude, they're only they're heavier than the Tian King legs now. By only a little. There used to be a bigger disparity. Now they're only slightly heavier. That's a weird change. That's your Gen 3 legs. I mean, before, you look at this, before, the Cheng Kiong were 23,600, this was 25,80. I mean, that was a fairly significant weight difference. This is literally a difference now of 230. The elbow legs feel good. Yeah. All right. That was like the last Raven heavy legs where they gave you the speed of a middleweight with the state of a heavy. Okay, I can see that. But I agree with Mason though. That's too much. I can tell you, at least from personal experience, I could be wrong other places. I almost never run into heavy bipeds in ranked. I rarely see heavy bipeds in ranked. I almost never saw them. Now, this patch may have changed all that. Who knows? But I almost never saw heavy bipeds in ranked. I think everyone's complaining way too much about the speed. I think they're complaining way too much about speed. Laser swap, Zim Shield, and Rat Knight on random. I don't know. I almost never ran the Zim Shield. Laser swap a couple times. Rat Knight, not that much. I mean, they may be meta staples, but I hardly ever see them though. I have a hard time with them being like, maybe in the higher end tournaments they're meta. I don't hardly ever see those builds in rank though. Now, granted, I'm still in A. I haven't made my way to S yet because I haven't had time. But I blame them for having bad drip at that rank. Luminous Life AP is just an insurance policy. There you go. Soup and Gridwalker? See, I didn't see a lot of those. I just haven't yet. See, I gotta agree with, I like Mason's idea where the heavier legs get a better benefit and they get faster ready stance weapons. I like that idea. All right, let's keep going. It's more like how assault boost works in general speed. Yeah, I agree. For Meza, 28 to 31. Jump better. I jump better. Alba, 30 to 37. Jeez, so you're getting even higher. Can you take me higher? I cannot make my voice sound like that. I can't do it. Like the way his voice sounds is so unique. I can't do that. I can't. It's not something I can mimic. I can mimic a lot of other voices. I cannot mimic that one. The lead singer for Creed was just and a very unique sounding timbre and speech. Scott over here. Yep. Oh, it's jump distance. Oh, I missed that. It says jump height. Were the patch notes wrong? Oh, you wish. Oh, I got it. Sorry, I missed that. My bad. Thunderous pipes on that man. Correct. They were. Mind Alpha. Change on it. Decrease the weight a little. Not a lot. It's okay. Slight increase in jump. Not that much. Ephemera. 27 to 30. Okay, fine. 826. Haligs. Ooh. How slight weight decrease, slight AP increase, slight jump increase. Okay. Just overall, just a little bit better. All right. Gen 5 gave you a little stability buff. The heavier you got, the game went totally the opposite way. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what we were talking about a little bit, Esteban. And welcome to the stream. Although you chatted earlier, but welcome. Yeah, the ephemeral legs are pretty, especially compared like people, everyone using Lamb now. Oh, I did see Lamb got nerfed. Haven't gotten to that part yet. I did hear they got nerfed some. 42Z decreased by 1,000. All right, not small. AP 180. Stability increased by 56. Moving up in the world. You know, 56 may not sound a lot, but in this game where stagger is king a lot of times, that 56 could be life or death difference for you. That extra 56, that extra 56 stability could be all the difference in you living or dying. Spring chicken. What happened to the spring chicken? They made the spring chicken lighter? Why? It's the heavy reverse joy. It's the heavy reverse joy. The last patch, they buffed it like mad. They gave it more AP and more defense last patch. Why'd they make it lighter? And give it even more AP and more stability? Okay. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. All right, here it is. Ready? Here's the 1.04 patch for the spring chicken, right? They already had buffed its AP by 200 last patch. They increased its load limit by 2,000. They doubled its kinetic defense, almost doubled its energy defense, and increased explosive defense by 25%, by 33%. Like a 25%, 33% increase. That was all 1.4. They've now also reduced its weight by 500, making it faster. Gave it even more AP than last time, and increased its stability by 70. This just seems nuts to me. Maybe I'm wrong. This is crazy. That's crazy to me. Yeah, that's probably, everyone's talking about the metric data. Yeah, you're probably right. The spring chicken probably doesn't get enough use. That's probably why. Probably they nerf the other heavyweights versus this. But dude, RJ kicks are so stinking annoying with the net code. Like, they're just incentivizing more of that. I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree with this. I don't know if I agree with this. I don't know if I agree with this. Mine beta. Hey, Dark Side, and go chicken legs. From spring chicken to Thanksgiving turkey. Mine beta reduced it by 2k almost. Not bad. A little over 1k actually, excuse me. 8 million damage kicks. AP increased by okay. Ooh, mine beta also got a pretty significant stability increase. Wow. Weren't the mine beta legs already used by quite a few people? Didn't people already like these legs? Or am I wrong? I could be wrong, but I feel like I've seen these legs a fair number of times. Or they start winning tournaments and think they're still in order? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I'm wrong. I feel like I see these get used a fair amount though. Maybe it's just more for aesthetic purposes though, not anything else. All right, Lamburger. Lamburger increase energy consumption while hovering, reduce max movement speed while hovering. Okay. Wow, they increased the drain by 30. That's not insignificant. Wow. You can't, it's at the bottom. You can't see it. I'm sorry. 1 second. Let me temporarily move this down. There we go. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm making it harder than I need to be. Making it harder than I need to be. All you need to do is go here, press enter a bunch of times. Done. Work smarter, not harder, Steven. All right. Lamb time. Yep. Pretty good, but don't look cool enough. I love the floaty RJ play, but it's certainly different. Yeah, it is true. Kaiser Setsu is pretty solid in ranked. All right. But this... that 30 is probably not insignificant. I like that number. And obviously also they said here the speed was reduced. Oh, the speed's not listed here. About how much of a speed change is it? Like, is it like 10, 20, 30 max you're seeing on hover? Like, what is it? $390? It was 400 before, right? Wasn't it 400 before? All right, bone. Okay, what do they do to the big heavy tank legs? Decreased AP, attitude stability, high speed performance, and AB thrust. Yo. Yeah, I was saying 4 to 390. All right. So AP dropped from 10 to, okay, about 800 drop. That's not that terrible. Stability dropped by 130. That's not insignificant. That'll be more noticeable. I want to see the speed differences though. That's what I'm curious about. Boost movement speed velocity changed by 14. Okay. Initial AB reduced by 15. Sustain reduced by 14. Initial dodge reduced by 13. And sustain. Okay, yeah, that's across the board. I don't feel like that's horrendously slower, but I also feel like that might be slow enough to make a difference. Are the big heavy tanks still basically everywhere, or has their reign of terror ended at this point? I feel like these changes are in the right direction, but doesn't outright make them unusable. I think they're still usable, which is what an adjustment patch is supposed to do. It's not supposed to nerf stuff into the ground. It's supposed to make them more balanced. I feel like I'm good with that for the most part. This seems like balance changes to me. Alrighty. We're on to, boosters. Excuse me, inner parts. Excuse me, not necessarily boosters. Other inner parts too. Oh, I gotta go further down the patch notes still? Oh no. Okay. I'll keep going. Booster, Flugel, Z1's increased thrust. Melee attack thrust, decreased melee attack energy consumption. Oh. All right. Velocity 9. That velocity 9. Initial melee boost is 150. It's dropped from LCS. Okay. That's a lot of extra melee. Sustained melee is even more insane. Initial cost is reduced by a fair amount. Sustained cost is reduced by a lot. Okay, these are decent melee boosters now. That's cool. So, not just Kakaku is an option anymore. This actually is a decent option now. It's not only that anymore. You have another melee booster option outside of Kakaku. Okay, Gills increased thrust. That's right here. All right, just a little bit more. That's cool. Point 4 quick boost with melee. What? Energy reductions I was looking at. All right, FCSs. The P10 SLT decreased close range assist and melee lock correction. Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. Missed that part. Okay. Oh. Let me go into the game then. Everyone, look at this. It used to be 150-ish, whatever, right? Now it's 128. And that close range assist is garbage. Yeah, let's do this for this one. We're looking at FCSs. Let me paste this in here. There we go. Post this guy in there. So that's a significant drop. That means missile people can't rely on this alone anymore for a lot of things. That's going to make a lot of missile things a fair bit slower. B12. They also increase the missile lock time, so it's also a lot slower. It's now at the 118. The 21A, they decrease the close range and missile lock correction. Close and medium range assists were increased for it. Okay. And they increased medium range assist on the VE21B. Okay, yeah, that's definitely better than it was. Yeah. It's actually not just only a long range FCS now. It has some decent mid range too. Wow, that's actually a lot. That seems like a pretty decent FCS now. With that mid range change. That mid range change is big. Potential yo-yo nerf? Maybe. But the Harris, yeah, I was looking at it right now. This is not bad. 21B got an increased medium. Oh yeah, it did. Look at those. Yeah. That's a lot, actually. Jeez Louise. Oh, the WLT got a bup? Whoa. Finally, this FCS actually might be worth all that weight and drain. That's the problem with this FCS. The weight and drain was never really worth it, but this FCS is good. At least if you can fit it. It actually pays off some now. That's not bad. Generator? What happened to the 20D? What? 20D. Increased energy capacity, energy firearm spec. Was gonna wear the 20D went from 3250 to 3590 energy capacity. That's a good change. And then increase energy firearm spec by 6, so it's actually a net plus instead of a net negative under energy damage. All right. Cool. You go in here. Decreased damage from AC system abnormalities. Shock. Oh. So they reduced shock damage. So you're telling me the therapist was that nuts even with the shock damage nerf? That's crazy. That's crazy. $20D's a lot better though. Much better. It's a much better generator now. That's good. All right, bug fixes. Let's go through these real quick, see if anything significant sticks out. Fix the bug tank legs that cause shorter hit stun from stagger. Oh, they fixed the stagger bug. Great, that's good. Fix the bug with Lammerger when firing weapons upwards or downwards while hovering cause the player's heat to remain at an angle. Oh, okay, I think I may have seen it before. That makes sense. There's that cause ACS and hit stun to fall instead of stop in place. A stagger while performing a mid-air boost kick. Oh. So the random falling thing is hopefully fixed too. That's cool. All right. There's a bug that caused lock weapons with manual reload to fire after manual reloading I had completed. Okay, yeah, that was an annoying bug. It's a bug that caused unintended animations and sounds to play when using weapon bay repeatedly switch weapons. Okay, I didn't know that was the thing. That sounds funny though. You insert attack animations that play under specific conditions. All right, that's cool. All right, good. Mission change. What? Restore the drive block that caused the boss to use specific attacks at unintended times. All right. Probably a speedrun boss strategist went out the window because of that. There's another prevented access to AC data menu. Fix the bug in the image edit menu. Fix a bunch of bugs in photo mode. Fix the bug in ranked match that caused results from the previous match to display from a disconnection. That the game server where the data was loaded and deleted. Okay. Fix a bug with image data uploaded. The game server data would be pilot emblem. Okay. More of the delete and upload stuff. Got it. Corrected some in-game text. Other minor bug fixes. Seems fixed the little screen rendering issue that occurred at specific screen resolutions. Oh. All right. Well then. That's the patch. So, the question remains. The question remains. Do I bust out Grammaton again? My original one. My original Grammaton. Did I overwrite my Grammaton accident? Oh, please tell me I didn't. Where is it? Oh, what happened to it? Oh no. My old Grammaton file is gone. How did that happen? Alright, we'll just load this guy for now then. Hey Excalibur, welcome to the chat. Alright, so here's the original one. Werger. LCD. I'm pretty sure I ran a 20C. I would love to run a 20B. That ain't happening. Yep, caught the early out. Yep. Oh man, that sucks. I get to rebuild it now. Unload, that was the problem. I'm gonna stick with this. W shoulder laser shotgun with Ocellus and Lance. That sounds fun. All right. I think I ran Basho, but I may not have. I remember I had lighter arms because I didn't need them. But that also could not be true. May have been Melander, actually, now I'm thinking about it. And with a defensive drop, though. Oh, that scan is nice. The scan is nice. What arms did I use, though? I don't remember what arms I used. The ephemera? Might have been the ephemera. It might have actually been the ephemera. That sounds potentially right to me. This weighs a lot more, though. None of that matters per se at this point in the builds. AP matters more with it, and defensive capability matters more with this setup. Matters a whole lot more. I love to do 20B, though. That'd be hilarious. I'm nowhere near that cap, though. I'm not even remotely close to it. And you always go ephemera and go ultralight and everything else, but no, not doing that. Not doing it. I think this might have been it. This might have been the build. If I go back and find my old video, I would know for sure at that point. The old video would show me. All right. Let's resave him. Jeez Louise. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, the Fortaleza was nuts at the beginning. It was. I fell in love with it early on, though. Hard time going anywhere else. You want to see how the see how this build does in singles for a little bit, and we'll call it a night. Because I've been traveling all day, flying. I'm exhausted. I am tired. I want to go to bed. I do still have work in the morning, unfortunately. That was a fast queue up. Jeez. Why am I still Grammaton L? I changed that. Come on now. Hey, look at that. Another wheelchair with the LCD. That's hilarious. Wheelchair games. Yeah, it also had way more AP back then too. It did. I missed my charge worker shot in the stun. That was a little bit sad, but I'll get it. I'll get it this time. There it is. Yeah, 1.0 take meta PTSD. Oh no, plus I'm sorry. Although that little fight though was a little fun. Graviton's back maybe? It'd be amazing if it was. Let's take my original 1.0 build basically and bring it into the current meta and see if it works. That'd be hilarious. I would enjoy it though. I love this build. One of my first builds. Problem is with the change to the worker though, it's so stinking easy to accidental charge attack this thing. You can accidental charge attack the worker shot so stinking easy. Thanks, Gabriel. Like the paint scheme? Yep, that's my classic paint scheme I've had for a long time. So Lair fan, uh-oh. He's from Ouroboros chat, I think. I've seen him there. I think I've seen him on there a few times. Man, the LCDs are shredding. What in the world? The LCD's tight spread pattern is so good. Oh man, double worker. Oh, okay, this build started to make me feel a little dirty. I haven't had any real true tests with any quote unquote meta builds yet, but oh, I'm getting. How about now? Plus, is that even more 1.0 tank meta PTSD now after those two matches? Is it even worse? What's after that last match? Man, how fitting would it be that I get to S rank on my classic build from 1.0? Lower the ship leg? I mean, technically, see what's nice about the Fortaleza legs, how fast you go and you can move around. I'm not sure the boat would do as well. I felt like it numb. These guys are on the Kurosawa. I respect it. Kurosawa Moonlight and the missiles and the was that grenade launcher in the back? I think that was I think that was an AC2 cosplay. I think that's what that is. I think it's an AC2 cosplay. Too far away for the charge shots to hit. Oh, the Moonlight into charge. Oh man, the LCDs doing so much work. Oh man, these weapons might be my favorites for this patch. Ow, ow.
AP at 30%.
Ah, the second balloon I hit. Yeah, by all means, welcome. Try with the other ones. They have a little longer range. I just like the charge attack on these things better. He's doing a better job kiting this time around. Didn't mean to charge shock that. But again, like I said before, it's super easy to do.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
There it is. Charge attack. Go, Werger. Werger did it. Werger with the win. GG's. Chaos. Chaos meta. A lot of chaos and ebb and flow right now in here. Rank B is fun with the Tsujin middle lightweights. It's like a new Viento but fair. Yep. Okay, I see that. Here we go. Ooh, Tetrapod. Using the newly buffed bazooka. Okay. I'm probably gonna get staggered like crazy on these wheelchair legs. We'll see what happens. But he's on Tetris. That's gonna be rough for me. Oh yeah, here comes your shot. Yeah, yeah.
AP at 50%.
Oh, the stagger was... Oh man, if I got that stagger off, I could have killed him. Boo. You can stay in the air for that long? That's annoying. I gotta get him on the ground. Nope. All right. I just delay my attack while he's hovering for too long. Let his energy run out. Then engage. Outplay him a little bit. Work that time around. Oh, you got me that time. Boo. All right. Seemed like he hovered a lot longer that time, too. That was weird. We did that second time, though. He did a better job staring out his shots. Unlike the first time. GG's, Chocobo. Jeez. All right, I got one or two more in me, then I gotta go to bed. I have a, like I said, long day flying all day back for work. I'm exhausted. I needs some sleep, sir. I not want to wait any longer doing this. Yep, adapted to the adaptation. Yep. Hey, Dr. Muffin, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you. Ooh, another carousel oscillator. My alerts not go off? That's strange. Wonder why.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, there it goes, finally. Man, that's delayed. And online, also thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh, he got me first. Okay. He got me first. Hey, I wasn't paying attention last time. This time I gotta pay attention from the beginning. Pay attention from the beginning. Oh, he got the full combo. Boo, I died. He got the full combo that time, up close. That's an interesting, oh, that's an interesting combo kill there. I like it. Cool. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you saying sign up. See you, Sergeant. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you being here. That's a cool combo. I like it. All right. Double Nebula or Redshift Nebula LCB 6 missile. Okay. I have played teams before, yes. I haven't been playing teams today. I actually haven't played a lot of ranked last couple weeks. I've been gone. But I'll probably do some teams maybe this weekend and also next week. Oh, one Redshift, one regular. Got it. Okay. LCB shot. Pulls are gonna go off in time. Man, he can kite in the air for so long. Kiting in the air for so long. Charge LCB still hits pretty well. I can't stagger him. He has so much more stability than I do. I can't stagger him. That's interesting. How's the patch going? Patch is fun. I just got done reviewing all the parts and looking at all of them, trying them out a little bit. He played the cover pretty well too. I think overall, once again, the patch is once again everything heading in the right direction. Yeah, Ian shortfall. I figured that'd be the problem. I wonder. Wait, yeah, I lose so much to more defense though for that build though. A lot of defense. I feel like I could go ephemera. I can't hold it. You know, I probably should go ephemera. Well, it gets me over the 1200 cap for energy damage. My arms, though, is the question. Yeah, I think I got. I think this is it. Good morning, T Senpai. Yeah, sure. More than welcome to. This actually might be better. Come on. Oh, stop it. Okay, I keep pressing on click. I gotta go to bed here. Keep clicking the wrong things. There. Jeez Louise. Do I play melee? I do, actually. I play melee a fair amount on a couple different builds. One of my builds I really like a lot is... Where is it at here? Which one is it under? Number one? Oh, wait, no, number one. Here it is. My Shinigami build, it's Laser Blade, Werger, Double Aurora. I enjoy them quite a bit. Then when I have a Gurren Lagann build I like a lot too, uses the Lance. I had a combat one that uses like ACT missiles. My favorite weapons for melee are probably the Lance and the Laser Blade. But yeah, I have a couple melee builds. Thanks, Isabel. Take a look at him. Now, Lance does some funky things. I hope it gets fixed at some point. But then again, if it gets fixed, they might have to nerf the damage or something. Who knows? It's like, it's too good. Be the complaints online. Lance OP nerf. Oh, this guy's enjoying the new attaché buffs, I see. The new attaché buffs. Buffs. Oh, there it is. Woo! I missed the worker charge when he was stunned, which is a little bit sad. They were on cooldown, sadly. He's starting to play more vertical at the end there, which is a good, for those legs, is a good idea. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, I thought for sure I was dead. Oh, mirror shot missed. I live. Oh, there it is. Mirror shot missed. All right, that would have been my doom. The ear shot hit. GG 619. Laser pistol? I don't know. I mean, I have my zoom build already, which I already liked in the first place, but with the nerfs to the previous patch's nerfs to the coral shield, and I'm still not the biggest fan of the laser pistol's charge attack. I just now the biggest problem with the zoom build is that with the changes to the speed calculations and the physics and the metrics, is that makes that build is slow now, which is hilarious. It used to be really fast. It's super slow now, which is sad. One of my banes of my current build is laser pistols paired with ear shots. Rank reset, I think, is the 24th, if I'm correct. I think it's 2 weeks. See ya, Gabriel.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, thanks for the follow, C-Senpai. I wasn't paying attention to what the guy was running. Oops. Busy looking at chat. Stray cat. Looks like the Rusty icon, but a cat. Okay, I like that. That's cool. There's the stun. Ooh, there you go. And it's fine. Welcome to Twitch if you don't want to do YouTube. So I do both. People can use their preferred platform. Ooh, I'll let him out. I was trying to keep him in that corner by the wall out. I let him out. Oh man, None of those shots connected with that speed because of netcode. Urgh. I keep accidentally using the Werger's charge shot, which I don't want to do. Well, I was ahead till that happened. No, I don't want to do a charge attack. So annoying.
AP at 30%.
There it is. Connects through. There we go. GG's that guy. Running a true kite build. Man, that was hard to hit. Alrighty. Alright, but I got one more in me and I gotta go. Got one more in me and I gotta go. I'm traveling all day, I'm exhausted. I gotta do something else. Ooh. Shield. Okay. It's definitely a kite build. Yeah, he's basically a permaflight. I have no chance of catching up to.
AP at 30%.
Of course, the shield just negates the lasers completely. They're effectively useless. Yeah, this setup, I have no chance. Plus, he got a really vertical map too with a really high vertical ceiling. Yeah, I have no chance on this one. I have zero chance on this fight. I have nowhere I can properly play cover against them either because there's no vertical cover. Yeah, this isn't gonna go. There's no way. There's literally no vertical cover here. Like, you have no choice. Yeah. He played aggressive there and it happened. He's wearing the newly nerfed Javelin betas. Yep. Pulse blade just goes right through my barrier. GG's to that person. Yeah. I lost that one in the build difference. Alrighty. Thank you all for coming along for the ride. We're gonna raid Crazy Moogle. I'm gonna load him up on my screen here so I can watch him as soon as I get out here, because half the time I raid people, I can't even see what's going on. I actually see what's happening. Seriously though, everyone, thank you so much for coming tonight. I appreciate it. Like, I really do. This was a lot of fun. A lot of good interaction. This was fun. I will see you all again sometime this weekend. Probably not tomorrow, but maybe Saturday night. I do intend to do it. Alrighty? Peace all.
I don't think we're getting same matches still. I don't think we're synced up yet, so it's great.
Why can't I raid him now? Hello?
That match was...
Why can't I raid him now? Oh, there it goes. Now it's going.